Hey y'all, today in this video we're going to be milling up this log. I came up short a few floor joists on my daughter's deck, and so that's what we're milling up today. But I've come to make some changes on what I'm going to do on my daughter's deck. So please continue watching the video and pay attention because you're going to find out some new exciting information. Well, exciting for me, I don't know if it'll be exciting for you. So follow along. Now, to tell you the honest truth, I had originally planned on putting this over my daughter's deck and her trailer, mainly over her trailer. But it was going to take more wood than I had anticipated to actually do it. See, I spread the ribs apart on it further, so the laterals that I had to go on top of it for the metal roof weren't going to work. I wouldn't be able to use them. And I got to thinking, well, it's not going to take much more work. And I've been promising for a long time that I was going to do a simple timber frame. So, through the course of this video, I will be telling you about this timber frame. Of course, I ain't got it done yet, so I can't show it to you, but I'll give you some ideas what I'm thinking about. And you know what? I would really appreciate all of your input, too, of what you think about a timber frame. Of the problems that you would think that you would have doing a timber frame, leave the comments for you down below. What you like about this timber frame versus conventional frames. Or if you don't know the difference, say that too. Say, hey, I'm an idiot when it comes to that stuff, but I sure knew computers. I'm a computer geek. You know, just whatever. Now with these logs here, that's cherry wood. And I don't know, I think it's going to make some nice furniture. But it won't do me any good on this timber frame I'm going to do on my daughter's deck. Roof, whatever you want to call it. And back here, I got this incense cedar. There's some nice wood too. And I might be able to incorporate some of that. I'm not sure. I got other plans for that too. Mainly interior decorating in the house, like on the walls and stuff. But that doesn't make very good decking, my honest opinion. I won't use it for decking. I hate to use it for roof sheeting. I got this pile of Doug fir logs right here. But you know what? When you start milling these into boards, it's really amazing how far logs don't go. You think you got a nice log that's 20 inches in diameter, 12 foot long, you're going to have tons of material out of there. Well, you'll get a few decent good boards out of that. It'll turn out really good, especially on these logs. They're pretty clear logs on this Doug fir. I mean, they're top quality logs when it comes to knot and stuff. But I'm limited how much I can get, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the roof sheeting on there. I know it ain't going to be plywood. And then over here, I got this pile of logs here. And this is a mixture of Doug fir, redwood, cedar. It's a mixture of different woods. But that wood, this pile of logs is not mine. I have been able to use logs out of it, but I don't know how much of it I can still use out of it. If he's got plans to sell it, the guy that owns the logs, if he plans on selling it or what, you know, and it's all good. I mean, it's whatever he's got to do with it, so it's not mine. I want to take this time to tell you all about this really good book that I found. Really good reading, interesting, informative. It's called Steps to Christ. I'll put the link. It's in audio form. You can listen to it right here on YouTube. I'll put the link up in the cards up above here. Well, maybe it's on the side. I don't know which side it's on. Up here, over here, one side or the other. But folks, it's really good reading or listening. And it's all biblical. I mean, it's backed up with Bible verses in there. So, hey, I hope y'all will check that on out. Now, I told y'all that I was going to tell you a little bit about this timber frame style that I was going to be doing, a simplified version of timber framing. But let's first of all talk about what timber framing is. Basically, timber framing is posts, beams, and braces all interlocked together, you know, and generally speaking, without a whole bunch of hardware, such as Simpson likes to sell you. But a lot of us don't have all the equipment, nor the patience, nor the know-how to make all the notches and assemble the thing. It can be a royal pain. I've only done it a few times, not huge projects, just smaller projects. But what I'm going to be showing you on this in future videos is how you can do it simply. One thing is, many of us don't have sawmills that cut 16, 20, 30-foot long beams. What do you do about that? If you have a sawmill that can only cut 8-foot long boards, how do you make a 20-foot long beam with it? Well, stick around and I'll be showing you how to do that. How you can make a 24-foot long beam. You can make the beam as long as you want. Even with a sawmill that only cuts 4 or 5-foot boards. It doesn't matter. You know, it's a series of making your own beams, and I'll show you how to manufacture your beams. One way of it. There's several ways of manufacturing your own beams. I'm going to show you how to make simple columns. Maybe you don't have the big trees, you know, it's 18, 20 inch, 30 inch size diameter where you can make the big beams. All you got is some tiny pecker poles. Well, I'll show you what you can do with those pecker poles to make yourself the big beams and the big posts. It's really simple, it's really basic, it's really easy. And the cool thing about the way that I'm going to be assembling this is you're not going to have to pick up that big beam all in one big piece and try to lift it up and set it up on the post. No, it ain't that difficult at all. So stay tuned, stick around, and learn something.
gonna eat your cornbread.
Does that answer your question, cornbread?